Welcome back to Lone Star Roads, brought to you by the Credit Union of Texas. That was hot, baby. Let me tell you. Y'all say hello to my good friend, Mr. Randy Brown, again.
Thanks, buddy.
Man.
Thank you.
There's a lot of math in that song.
Yeah,
so
we
to
tried to
speak.
do that early in the show, so we'll remember
Well, that's
it.
what I was going to ask.
Yeah.
I mean, even before you took that to the stage, how many times you have to run through a song like that before you're not going, somebody help me here, give me an abacus or something.
A whole bunch. And you'd be surprised, we still, sometimes we'll skip one every now and then.
Right?
Yeah, it's a tricky song, it's hard.
It is.
But it's a lot of fun, and it's really cool. That you know, a real good friend of mine, Mike Blakely, down from the Hill Country, wrote that song. And I told him when I first met him and I heard that song, I'm going to record it. He said, I dare you.
Right.
And well, it took me about 5 years to do it because it took me 5 years to memorize it.
Right.
And
all you got to do is count to 12.
well, it should be a lot easier than that, you know, but it's crazy. But it was funny. It's like every part of that song, you know, being a traveling musician, every part of that song, you know, I'd lived, except the third verse when they would go to Europe. And what's cool about it is I actually got to go to Europe a few years ago.
Right.
So now that song, I completed all the verses now.
So you've sung the truth.
I've done it
here
now,
on out.
yeah.
Where'd you go in Europe?
We went to Switzerland, Germany, and France.
What's the reception like over there?
Unbelievable. They love country music. They're just good people. Beautiful country. Switzerland's beautiful. One day I got to actually eat breakfast in Germany, lunch in Switzerland, and dinner in France.
You know, I did that.
Did you?
Yeah, I had breakfast in Waxahachie.
Right.
And then lunch in DeSoto. And then we're right across the highway and had dinner in Lancaster.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Did you stay at the La Quinta?
Now, all those towns were named after foreign countries.
Did you stay at the La Quinta? Because you know that stands for next to Denny's.
No, they were booked.
Yeah,
there was
they
a
were
German
booked.
fest in town.
I got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
so,
Okay. Yeah.
Now, yeah, I can imagine the reception overseas. You know,
Man, you know,
somebody
they're
like you
really-
comes walking into a Swiss bar or something like that. I mean, it just seems like the natural attraction. Ooh, cowboy hats and Texas drawl.
Well, it's really cool. It's not. I mean, there's such wonderful, nice people.
Right.
But it's funny, you know. You go in there with, you know, I'm 6'2", so I walk in there in a cowboy hat, and they kind of look at you like you're John Wayne or something. Like, you know, where'd you park your horse? And you're like, nah, it's not like that, guys. It's, you know, we're just good people. You know?
Right. Are you a flyer? Because I can imagine the plane ride over there is pretty.
Well, you can't drive it.
No?
I will tell you that. No, yeah, I don't mind flying. I don't mind flying at all. We got to go to play in Australia one time. That's flying. That's like a long
Yeah,
time.
that's like the other side of the globe.
Yeah, that's tough right there. And of course, I didn't get, you know, first class tickets. They had me back there, you know, with the lady with the the chicken in the cage in her lap. You know, I mean, I was way back in the back there.
That's a
and,
song.
Yeah,
You
that's
missed an
right.
opportunity.
Yeah, 24 hours to Australia, just flew right by, so to speak.
Is there a dot on the map that you haven't gotten to yet that you definitely going to get to one day?
Pat's new place. Hadn't played
Yeah, the
there.
Rustic,
Yeah,
yeah.
the Rustic. Yeah, it'd be all right.
A little bit closer in Australia. We might can swing that one.
Yeah. Now you know what? I'm been very blessed. I mean, of course, you know, I'd love to stand at the Ryman one day, even if they just let me just stand there. That'd be kind of neat.
Yeah, wouldn't that be something to check
There's a
off the
ton of
list?
places I hadn't played. There's probably not a barbecue restaurant I haven't played though.
You know what? I tend to see you just about every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday
You've
out there.
you've got your little home there at our buddy place Bert over
Yeah.
in Willow Park, Texas, at
Yeah.
the Railhead Smokehouse.
Out at the Railhead, yeah. And
That's your stool on Tuesday night.
rib joint Randy right here, yeah, yeah.
You know, matter of fact, you've got your own. You even got your own item out there on the menu.
Randy's Tacos.
Is that your pay, or is that just because you?
No, I wish I got paid that much. No, yeah, the rib tacos out there, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Bert does a good job out there, and you know he puts that Mexico trip together every year. We go on that,
Right.
And he's been a really good friend of mine, and we've done a lot of fun things out there. You've been a part of most of it, and it's
Have
really
I?
cool.
Because I surely wouldn't remember it.
Well, you know, it's more barbecue, less beers.
That's
how it
right.
works.
Those are good times, man.
Great
Those
times.
are real good times.
I love it out there.
RandyBrownMusic.com. That's the website.
Right. Still have the old famous neverheardofhim.com. We still have that. You can get us that way.
I remember that. I think that was maybe the first record you ever sent me.
It was
many years
It was
ago.
a long time ago. The neverheardofhim.com. Yeah, I never heard of him album. I did. I was proud of that. You know, I actually was funny as you know, I was always people would always say you in the music business. I always tell them, no, I'm in the cap, t-shirt, and koozie business.
Right.
And so we actually had a koozie that had neverheardofhim.com on it before we even had a CD. So part of those koozie sales helped pay for our first CD.
Well, you got one. You got a CD out now. You got multiples out, but most recent is High Price, Low Living.
The High Price of Low Living. You know anything about that?
Amen, brother. You telling Noah about the flood on that one, let me tell you.
Yeah.
It's a great record. Everybody should run, pick it up. You can get it on his website, randybrownmusic.com. More importantly, and probably the best bet, go see a Randy Brown show in person. It is thoroughly entertaining. We just found out a while ago. You mind showing us how you do that again?
You bet.
Sign my table for me. When we come back on the other side, Randy Brown's going to play again right here on Lone Star Road. Y'all hang in there.